Hello, and welcome to Portraits. My name is Paula MacNeill, and this is a podcast where we'll explore the many layers of today's global society. Personal stories of big life changes, moving countries, blending cultures, growing, evolving, staying true to one's essence, and even discovering or creating our own voice. Let me start with my own story because in a way, this podcast is born from it. I will tell you about my big change. 8 years ago, I lived in Latvia. I had a job in media. I saw my family almost every weekend, and I had a great circle of friends and colleagues. Life was relatively comfortable. I had recently gone through a messy breakup and was emotionally wounded and closed up. But I knew I had to heal, and a big part of me was longing for love, connection, and really excitement. So I felt like something was missing. It had got to a point where I realized that life that I was living had sort of run its course. I needed to take a leap into something unknown and start fresh and create something that would shake my world and give me a courage to open up my heart again. In the back of my head, I had always had a dream that I had carried since I was young. I wanted to see the world, live and work abroad, and meet people from all walks of life. Then an opportunity presented itself. A friend living in Dubai offered to let me stay while I got on my feet in this vibrant and expensive city. So the doubts never really left my mind. What if I fail? What if I get into trouble? What if everything is bad? But I told myself, even if this doesn't work out, at least I had tried. And that alone should be something to be proud of. I remember telling my family that I already had a job interview lined up. I had thought everything through and that everything was great because I didn't want them to feel like I was being reckless. In truth, I was taking a leap of faith without much of a plan. And fortunately, I landed a job shortly after arriving in Dubai, and it was truly an amazing, incredible opportunity. And I was determined not to let down anyone, especially myself. That first year was challenging, both financially and socially. I often felt lonely and disconnected, and the relationships I had felt surface level. But my excitement and pride in this new chapter kept me going. It wasn't easy, but I sort of knew it was the right path. Fast forward 8 years later, and this journey has brought incredible opportunities, challenges, and lessons that have completely transformed my life. Today, I'm married to my Irish husband, Connor, who is absolutely the best partner I could wish for. And together, we are raising our two wild and beautiful children in a community that's a true pressure cooker of cultures. And as much as I love the richness of this life, I often wonder, what kind of culture are we creating for our kids? What language will they feel most comfortable speaking? What foods will remind them of home? And what music will stir something deep within them? Will they feel connected to their cousins or grandparents the way I did growing up? For example, in our home, we debate when to celebrate Christmas. In Latvia, it's on the evening of December 24th, while in Ireland, it's on the morning of December 25th. So compromise has always been a foundation of our family life, though it's not always easy to let go of something that's ingrained in you. Some changes are beautiful. They open up your mind and heart to new ways of living, but others can leave you feel like you're floating between two worlds. So this podcast is my way of exploring these big questions: identity, belonging, connection to oneself and others, and what it means to live a meaningful life. It's about people I've met and their incredible stories. Some moved for economic opportunities or a better life, while others chased love and new connections. And then there were those who had no choice but to leave due to conflict or unsafe conditions. Every story is a portrait, a glimpse into unique life, culture, and journey towards meaning and purpose. So whether you're an expat like me, someone considering a big change, or simply curious about the world and its people, I hope you will find something that resonates. And if you have a story about a big life change, whether you moved to a new country or blended cultures through marriage, and you would like to share it, email me and let's connect. With lots of love.